viewers, you're welcome to another time out with Oluranti. I remain your host, Oluranti Ajayi. Yes, in the other video, I apologize for my absence for weeks. I told you in that video that I traveled, and now I'm back. I'm back fully, not going anywhere. By God's grace, I hope to give you more and more and more and more content that you want. All right. The last discussion, I did discuss about domestic violence. What led to the domestic violence was the news that was all over the place as at then about late Mrs. Osinachi Nwanchukwu. In that video, I also defined domestic violence. And I promised also that in our next video, which is the one I'm having right now, that I'll be telling you ways to avoid domestic violence. What are the ways we can avoid domestic violence? One of it is by being patient. Yeah, a patient person will overcome all. When you are patient, you overcome any kind of violence. Another one is you need to be tolerant. You need to be tolerating. Yes, you need to be tolerating, because a person that cannot take shit, sometimes we get shit in marriage. So if you cannot be always going, before you know it, you become violent. Yes, you become violent domestically. And this domestic violence we are talking about here does not have to be with physical one. It does not only have to do with physical violence. There are so many violences in marriage. We have the domestic physical violence. We have the emotional physical violence. We have the psychological psychological violence. See, and more. These are forms of emotional violence. There are forms of violence that I know that affect people in marriage. So if you're not patient, if you don't persevere, you won't be able to overcome. Now you have to be tolerant. Yes, and also avoid it. Avoid it. Because some things could have not happened if something shouldn't have happened if it was avoided. So it should be avoided so that there can be peace. There's no perfect marriage anywhere. Everybody is working towards perfection. I know with this we overcome any kind of violence. You can overcome any kind of violence you're facing in your marriage. All right. I won't have it more than this. I've taken your time in the other video. I don't want to take your time here. So this has come to the end of our topic, domestic violence. I remain your host, Oluranti Ajayi. Thank you for always being there. As I leave here, I'll be going to my comment section for reviews. If you have any correction for me, any addition, any contribution, anything, I would gladly accept it. Thank you so much. I remain your humble host, Oluranti Ajayi. And to all my Muslim viewers, Eid Mubarak to you all. Thank you. I pray that after the fast, things that ordinarily went wrong will start getting better by God's grace.